Hi, CJ Lauria, and I've got another real estate investing rehab tip for you today. I want to give you a tip about paint. Now, you've heard me say paint is cheap, and really, relatively speaking, for all building materials, it is. But never underestimate the importance of the proper use of paint. You want to elect to use the right types of paints and the right applications to get the most out of your investment dollar. Let's talk specifically about flat finish paint. Have you ever seen what it looks like under a microscope? If you were to look at flat finish at about 400 magnification, it would look like the moon surface. And that's why it looks flat. Because of all the rough areas, there's no way for light to reflect against that surface. That's why it appears flat. It's done actually by causing a foaming action where the bubbles pop and then you have craters. And so, hence, flat finish paint. There are some great advantages to flat finish paint. However, some of the disadvantages are that it's just not scrubbable. It's not resilient. It stains easy. It can burnish. If you rub up against it, you get a shiny spot because you're kind of knocking down those edges, you know. But some of the advantages to flat finish paint, besides being the cheapest finish you can buy, typically in water-based architectural paints, is that flat finish paint doesn't show imperfections like those that have an angular sheen or a higher gloss. So if you have an older home and you don't want to retexture, the texture is just kind of funky, just really on its last leg, go flat. It will show up those imperfections less. And always, I mean always, use flat finish paint on ceilings. There is no perfect ceiling. You don't have to worry about bumping the ceiling or having to scrub the ceiling or anything like that. Go with your cheaper flat finish paint because it just won't show up those imperfections on the ceiling. Flat does have a nice luxurious look, and you avoid having that institutional look like your house is now a school or a hospital. We don't want that, and you certainly don't want your buyers to feel that way. You want them to think of it as a home. So there's some tips about flat finish paint. We've got a lot more on our training center. Please avail yourself of it. Come back and visit us again.